Good day, gentlemen. My name is Zachary Yerfest, and I am interviewing today for the position of bail recovery agent. I was born April 1st, 1991 in Northside Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia, and I remained in Atlanta, Georgia throughout my entire life. The city may be flawed and the streets can be mean, but I absolutely love it. I am intimately familiar with both Metro Atlanta, Northern Atlanta, Eastern Atlanta, downtown and midtown, and am further familiarizing myself with both the South Side and the West Side. My aim is to eventually be able to fully navigate the city and the outskirts without aid of a map or GPS device, as one never knows when you may be without both or one of them. My primary mode of transportation is my Toyota Camry, as it is incredibly reliable. However, I am proficient in many means of both motored and non-motored vehicle transportation, such as trucks through motorcycles, motorboats through jet skis, and bicycles for my own 2 feet. My hobbies include, but are not limited to, reading historical fiction, basketball at my local YMCA, maintaining my garden and my lawn, mixed martial arts, target practice, playing chess, and I have a fond love for keyboard. My interests include, however not limited to, sports such as basketball, boxing, hockey, and baseball, comic books, particularly within the Marvel Universe, Bruce Lee movies, Jet Li movies, and other old martial arts films, and various fields within philosophy, sociology, and abnormal psychology. As far as my interest in becoming a bail bonds recovery agent, my father and my Uncle Josh were both bondsmen while I was growing up. My father is currently retired, however my uncle still works in some capacity in Massachusetts. I've always considered it to be a rather noble profession, although not entirely altruistic, though which professions truly are entirely altruistic nowadays. But as my father always says, even the guilty deserve help. The money my father and my uncle made as bondsmen helped put me through school, and it put food on the table for my mother and myself. I have a large respect for both my father and my uncle as individual bondsmen and for the bondsman community. However, when people skip out on the bail that they paid the bondsman, then it is up to bail collector agents in order to recover it and protect the bondsman. You can always tell the difference between someone who's in it for the money and someone who really enjoys apprehending and protecting the bondsman when their primary target is apprehending the skip as opposed to apprehending their paycheck. As far as my scholarly education goes, I graduated Mill Springs Academy in Alpharetta, Georgia in 2009, where I graduated second in my class, and I graduated from Oglethorpe University in 2015 with a degree in Bachelor's of the Arts in Psychology and Philosophy. I have a unique advantage over other bail recovery agents because of my schools of thought and training, because I am able to better communicate and apprehend the skip in a nonviolent capacity. Other than my scholarly educations, I've also taken the required 8-hour training course in fugitive apprehension and plan to do so again numerous more times at various other institutions in order to broaden and deepen my depth of the understanding of the field. As far as my skills go, I have always considered myself to be a very empathetic and sympathetic listener, which may not readily seem appropriate for a bail recovery agent. However, it A, allows me to interact very well with coworkers, and B, allows me to give a sense of security to the skips which I'm apprehending, and allows me to apprehend them in a more nonviolent capacity. Such skills have helped me avoid violence throughout my life, and I see no reason why they shouldn't help me in this line of work. Of course, I aim to apprehend skips in the most nonviolent means possible. However, should push come to shove, I have 10 years of mixed martial arts experience under my belt. My specialties are Chinese kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and Israeli Krav Maga. I may not appear to be in peak physical position, however, I assure you my body is actually teeming with muscle mass. Should my physique be an issue to you, I ask that you say it to my 7.5-minute mile, and I can repeat any of this and show you all of my skills at a moment's notice. Physical prowess aside, firearms may be necessary. Very unfortunate when used, however, it can be absolutely necessary when defending one's lives. Of course, I will only shoot to disable, and when I shoot to disable, I will quickly seek medical attention for the victim. My firing range of choice is Quick Shot Firing Range in Atlanta, Georgia, where I have logged over 100 hours, possibly 150 hours of both stationary and moving target practice. I have a firearm license and a concealed carry permit, which I update regularly. And in my 6 years of owning a firearm, I have never once had to draw it on an individual, and I plan I never have to do it in my life. However, should it be necessary, I believe it is to be better safe than sorry. In summary, I am your perfect bail recovery agent because 1. I know Atlanta intimately. 2. I can navigate it efficiently, ensuring speed of recovery. 3. I have high respect for bondsmen and what they do. 4. I have a rigorous code of morals that you can count and depend on. 5. I have ample means to apprehend the target using a nonviolent capacity. And 6. Should I need to, I can amply defend myself and the lives of others. And 7. You will never find someone with a greater passion for bail recovery than myself. Thank you all for giving me the chance to interview with you today. I will be hearing from you soon. Good day, gentlemen.